Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we arrived at the summit of the gods to obtain immortality. Yeah, the background moves whenever you break those crystals. And in fact, the animation of that enemy over there was also faster. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'll be okay going into this fight without grabbing the coma plant. Imbue and mana. And great sword against the overseer. You hit kind of hard. Space Date. That sounds like a buff item, potentially. No, it's a debuff cure. Oh, heal first, and then do that. Was my TP going up while I was healing? I need to look up where the last rare beast is, because it might be hidden and I need a clue for it. Theia, a cosmic entity with the shape of a planet. But what is a planet? What is this meant to represent? Should I backtrack to those planets? I should possibly backtrack to those planets. But maybe there's some more planets up ahead. I mean, there's a branching path here, so... we got a teleport maze. Moon fragments? A fragment of Vathia's moon. It cures all debuffs and status ailments to one ally. Cosmic earrings. A pair of earrings manifested by the gods themselves. The gods certainly have a sense of style. You think these are the clip-on type of earrings? I don't know if Lambda has pierced ears. So something I've noticed, if I hold the action button during the jump, it goes faster. Okay, that's for progression apparently. Holding the action button also makes the background speed up and animations during the teleport. So it wasn't the collection of the mana crystal that did that. It's holding the action button while collecting the crystal. Okay, so both paths basically lead to the same place. Putting a save there. And I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack to those planets. Maybe one of them is the monster we're looking for. Quick little trying to interact with them all. Well, none of them seem to be doing anything. Is there any other hint? Don't know. Maybe there is another planetary section up ahead. Alright, more of this. This. Alright, what have we got here? I know you're weak against the greatsword, but let's use the beastly claws. They double hit. All-knowing. I think the greatsword is that much stronger. I should just use it. I don't know what you're predicting, but I am morbidly curious. Are you like using future sight? It hurt. Here, I'm gonna use my fun thing. Actually, that was pretty good damage. Cosmic boots. I suppose if there's a downside to cosmic matter, it probably all looks the same. So, not necessarily any variety in how it looks. Oh gosh. Well, this is an interesting twist on the challenge. Do it again, but don't outrun it too far. The fact that this can just randomly decide to slow down, I can see that causing me to, oh gosh, there's a thing there, mess up at some point, and I suddenly run smack dab into these. Oh, that was significantly easier. not gonna want to goof off too much against you. Guardian. Although, 392, how much does this do? Oh, counter stance. Tempting as it is to use an unleash, it will counter unleashes. I learned that the hard way from a previous such encounter. So let's just go ahead and defend here. And now you're not counter-stancing, so we can attack you again. Debuff. And in fact, the debuff lowers your stats, so this will probably finish you. Hardened Star. Is that a piece of equipment? It's not that. It's probably an item. Okay, there it is. It's a thing that I've already had before. Cosmic Vest, thank you. Oh, and a heal point. Alright, is there a planet just hanging around somewhere here? Teleport there. Are all these coma plants necessary? Possibly. Behold the sun! Is that what we're standing on? Ever-glowing glory, ever-burning light, ever-floating warmth. Rise to its call, embrace its might, for it inspires, for it awakens. Only the fittest survive in this world, child. It is only fair. All living beings are capable of adaptation. But tell me, child, are you the fittest? Prove it to me. Now, I was about to say, we can't exactly fight you, because then you would lose your godhood. I cannot imbue, I cannot defend, use items or any of that. Suddenly, I think I understand why there's all those coma plants. And that Doom counter might actually be a bit of a threat here. Oh, had I known that you would be taking away my Unleash, I would have used it. Also muted. Not that that matters because that's exactly what is going on. I'm muted. And also, what would you call it when you can't defend? Oh boy. Let's finish this. Good job, child. Now go meet my sister, Vathia. Ow. Is this the moon? Oh, the moon. Light and dark, hope and despair, promise of tomorrow. Revel under it, for it watches, for it lulls, for it shelters. I understand violence and the need for it. Eat or be eaten, right? But can you prove to me that you are more than just that? Show restraint and withstand the pain for 10 turns. Or be resourceful and win the fight without using your weapons. I'll just defend. I'm gonna paladin this fight. And if I fail at this, I'm gonna equip that item that has that little bit of regen. It doesn't regen a whole lot, but every little bit helps. I literally am unable to attack. I can use magic, but nah. I want to show restraint so that I don't become like Vicar. Enough. Good job, child. Now go meet my sister, Bera. Wait. No, these aren't necessary, because there's just a heal point here. Okay, let's see here. So is our possibly final destination gonna be right up here? Possibly. And if that works like the other teleporters, it's actually going to immediately trigger the next sequence. And considering that the leader of the goddesses is straight up there... No, I don't know. I'll go ahead and take a look. And if it turns out that that's the end of the dungeon, then I'm gonna just close the game and reload. Yep. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to close the game and reload. Because, yeah, that's the end of the dungeon. The second half of the last stream was spent looking for a rare beast that I couldn't find. Not until I look for it off camera. I hope that's not going to be the case this time. I at least have a general idea of where to look this time. We're looking for a planetary boss, and there's only one area that has planets. It's a question of, what do I do to trigger it? I already tried interacting with them all, but none of them were having any of it. They ignored me. They need to stop ignoring me. You know what? I'm just gonna save some time real quick and message the game creator, and maybe they're around and can answer the question. This planet looks like Earth. Like, up top is North America, and it's connected to South America. You can clearly see Florida. I don't know, maybe it's not Earth? But it could be. Video games like to depict Earth in a bad way. Like Kirby 64 having Earth being frozen. If the game developer was around, they'd probably be able to join my stream. I'm gonna have to move on and maybe learn about it in between streams again. Yeah, we can skip that segment. Thanks for asking. I'm still feeling confident that this is not the final dungeon. We'll have an opportunity to get back. Moreover, we'll have an opportunity to deliver that latest trophy we acquired. Beneath the eternal stars, critters and beasts abound. Men and women wander, plants and trees flourish. They fight each other. They love each other. All life is balance. As life can be taken, so can it be given. Granting our blessing to Vicar has upset the balance of power among man. Again, you should tell Ilya about this. You could totally reconcile and maybe collaborate. We need a champion to undo our costly mistake. Can you handle the burden of such request? Prove it to me. Defeat my trustworthy aide. Alright, actual, just regular boss fight. Oh. Imbue. So what do we got here? God's Aid. I assume the Great Sword is going to be the weapon of choice. Let's use Unleash. In fact, we got unleashes of our latest weapons that we've yet to try. Let's use a Gigaton Strike. Unleashes the Giga Axe's potential, deliver a slow but powerful attack that ignores defense. Lose a turn afterwards. I'm sure I'll be fine. And you got that prediction thing going on. Bad time to use this. Did I just miss? Oh, that's what prediction is. Alright, call to arms. try this again. Again, a bad time to use this attack. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Not terrible. Let's do call to arms again. And see what the other one is. After we waste a turn defending, and by that I mean don't waste a turn. Duality. Unleashes the Great Sword's potential. Deliver an attack that reduces the enemy's HP by a quarter. Alright, I have items that do that. A quarter of its max or just its current? Gonna say a quarter of its max. You know, thinking about how much Scar healed for, 300 some odd HP, I think part of the reason why I don't mind being so powerful in this game is enemies tend to, well, bosses in particular, tend to hit more for more damage than I can heal. Although that's certainly not been a problem lately. Because I'm overpowered. Good job, child. You are indeed worthy of our blessing. You've proven your worth. No more trials are required. Approach us when you are ready to receive our blessing. Approaching the gods to receive their blessing is the point of no return. It is recommended that you keep a separate save file before proceeding. Additionally, fast travel to this location has now been unlocked. Oh hey, there's that rare beast we were trying to find. Point of no return? Are you kidding me?